Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is a beautiful morning here in Seattle. I hope it's beautiful where you are too and that you're having a wonderful day. I am sorry I haven't come on before today. Today's Wednesday, and I had hoped to come on again over the weekend, but I was a bit under the weather. So I'm happy to be feeling better. And I'm coming on to share some sweet happy mail from my friend Chris Lawlor. And Chris is a designer for the Stamps of Life, which is a wonderful company. And she's always making the neatest projects with all of their new releases. And she messaged me and let me know she was sending me some happy mail. Chris, I was actually on vacation going over to see my mother and father-in-law. And so I had to hold my mail, and I just got your package when we got home. And so I was so excited to receive your beautiful card and what you sent. And I'm very excited to share it with everybody. So look at this adorable 4th of July card that she sent. And this is one of those flip cards, which I just love. Anything that's interactive is always fun for the recipient. And look at how cute this paper is with the little pies on it. I love the papers that she combined here, this stripe and then this word one that says peace, love, and liberty in America. So isn't that just an adorable card? And she says, Jill, enjoy, Chris. So just so sweet. So she sent that, and then she told me she had enclosed a little something, and she wrote me this sweet note. She says, hi, Jill, I hope you're having a good summer. The Stamps of Life came out with these embossing folders last year, and I thought you might like a set given how much you like embossing folders. And you're right, Chris, I love embossing folders. I love adding texture to things. I just think it's so fun when you feel a card and it has texture, and I just think it makes the eye enjoy the card more. So she says they are good for summer and fall cards with the lattice and mums pattern. Enjoy, Chris. So Chris, that was so sweet of you. Thank you so much for thinking of me and sending this beautiful card. And these are the two that she sent. This first one is a lattice pattern. And I went ahead and embossed them so you could see what they look like embossed. Look at that beautiful texture. Isn't that wonderful? I love that. And after I embossed this one, I thought it kind of reminded me of a waffle cone. And I think you could definitely cut a V out of here and make a cone with this, and then use Emma's from My Creative Times, her uneven circle dies, and make a couple ice cream rounds for the top of the cone. And I think you can make ice cream cones really easily. So anyway, I just thought this was a lot of fun. Thank you, Chris, for this one. And then the other one she sent are these beautiful mums. And to me, they almost look like dahlias too, but just beautiful flowers. So this is a beautiful one also, and I'll show you what I created with it. I made a card, and I used this little stamp set on the card on the inside. And this is a stamp set from Recollections, which I believe is Michael's brand. And this was in like one of their little clearance areas or something. I'm trying to remember when I got this, but I really liked the flowers that are in here. So that's the little set that I used to decorate the inside of the card. And then I also always have this stamp set on my desk. And this is an all occasion sentiment set from My Favorite Things, mftstamps.com. And this is one that they gave out for free during their birthday celebration a number of years ago. So I always have this one just tucked in a cubby on my desk. And I use the thanks that was in that one. And I specifically wanted to do a thank you card because Two Crafters, One Designs theme this week is thanks or thank yous. So if you don't know, Mo Creations, Girlia's design, and Girlia's cards, and UCY I'm a Diva are the three hosts of Two Crafters, One Design, which is a hashtag. And they do a theme each week, which is wonderful. Saturday Morning Makes, I just say anything goes, whatever people want to create. And then Two Crafters, One Design, they always give a theme, which I like too, because it encourages you to pull things out of your stash that maybe you haven't used in a while. So that's a lot of fun. And it's a fun way to have a jumping off point to create, because sometimes we sit down and we don't know what to do. So the card I'm going to show you is in honor of Two Crafters, One Design. And I want to thank Melissa, Lisa, and Gloria for all the inspiration they share. Plus, I think Gail Bakes Creates uploaded to that hashtag. So Goodall, who's Audrey, uploaded this week to that hashtag. And several people over on Instagram did too. So it's a lot of fun to see what everybody makes. So check out that hashtag also. Just type in Two Crafters, One Design. And then you can filter it. If you don't put the hashtag mark, there's a little filter, 3 dots up in the right corner or whatever. You tap on that in YouTube, and it allows you to filter to the current uploads for that week. And so that's what I do every week for Saturday Morning Makes too. I type in the hashtag without the hashtag mark, and then I filter to that week's uploads and I look at everything. So I try to double check the monthly. I also do it every once a month with the month uploads so I can make sure I haven't missed anything. So eventually I try to see everyone's uploads. And everybody did such a wonderful job this week. Oh my gosh, there were so many cute uploads. And I want to mention while I'm thinking about it, new channels, Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting. I want to welcome Polly. Hello, Polly. I loved your circle Christmas tags that you made. And I think there was one other new person. It's Dogwood. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Did I write it down? Let me look at my notes and see if I wrote it down because it's hard for me to remember. It's Dogwood Paper Arts, and her name is Angela Toma. So I want to welcome Angela, and Angela made two really cute snowman tags. So go check out Angela's channel, Angela Toma, Dogwood Paper Arts, and Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting, Polly's channel. They both shared really cute Christmas projects. And then there were just so many wonderful projects. Deborah and Edwina, Therese made a really cute Julie Nutting tag. Nettie did some 4th of July projects that were really pretty. Andrea uploaded an explosion box that was incredible. Who else? Lavinia and Tammy. There were so many people that uploaded. My friend Nancy May, who shared just a ton of beautiful projects. Raina did some really neat shaker tags in a really easy way. So be sure to go over to Lilo Crafts. And then I also just want to mention really quick that I shared all of the new designers that are ambassadors for Adorn It. So the new ambassadors are Aya's Paper Crafts, Gingham, which is Aya, Gingham and Yarn, which is Britain or Brit, Sarah Scraps, which is Sarah, and Glued with Love, which is Wendy. Sorry, excuse my horrible writing. I was just taking some notes in my book to make sure I had their channels subscribed to and that I could share them all with you and help them grow their channels. So I did share them all to my community tab. And you probably saw the posts on YouTube when I did it. But I just wanted to make sure that you all saw them so that you could all follow their channels, because you're going to have 8 channels now that are providing inspiration for Diana Markham's Recipe Stamp Club, plus Diana Markham, of course, and all that she shares. And then Miranda and Georgiana over on the Adorn It Stamp It Tuesday videos. And also the Create with Adorn It Facebook page. So there's so much inspiration. I am still waiting for my next month's release to arrive. And I also still need to do the tutorial video for this for my friend Jane, who asked to see how I created this card. So I plan on doing that very soon, Jane. I just have been under the weather, so I apologize I haven't done it. It's been a few days. So anyway, let me keep going and I'll show you the rest of the products that I used to make the card that I'm creating. I did use this Crazy Stitch die set from Anna White for Impression Obsession. And if you haven't been to iostamps.com, they have so many beautiful stamps and dies. They're a wonderful company. I have been a customer of theirs for many, many years, from the time that they were doing woodblock stamps to now when they do mainly red rubber and clear stamps. And they do just red rubber cling stamps and clear stamps. And they come out with a stamp set of the month every month. That's wonderful. And if you go to Anna White's YouTube channel, she always does release videos showing the new set each month. So Anna's a wonderful artist. All the artists at IO are wonderful. So if you don't follow their blog, go to the IO blog and you'll see all of the Jeannie and everybody that posts. Anna, Jeannie, there's so many of them that post beautiful projects whenever they're doing release work or just inspiration work. So I so appreciate them and their company, and I just wanted to give them a shout out too. So here's the card that I created using that beautiful Mum embossing folder. I just wanted to make something really simple that really let the embossing be the feature. And I did color these with Copic markers. Once you emboss the panel, you can take the broad tip of your Copic marker. Let me grab one and I'll kind of show you. You can actually take the broad tip of your marker right on top of the embossing, and you can actually just color over it. And it will stay on top. If you just do it really lightly, it will just stay on the top of the embossing and not bleed through to the other parts. And so that is what I did here. I colored these a couple times with various shades of pinks and purples. Mainly, I wish I had done it on a white panel, but when I was messing around with the embossing folders, I just grabbed this pink panel that was sitting on my desk. But probably if I did this over again, I would do it with a white panel so that the flowers really pop. You could also do it with black and then color with some like metallic chalk paints. That would be cool too. But I did it with the panel that I had already embossed. And then after I colored it, I don't know if you can see, but I added white gel pen to the petals on each of the flowers just to give them more detail. And then for contrast, I did a yellow and black center for each flower. And then I took the whole panel outside when I was done flicking it. And then let me explain how I flick. I think I left a pen out here to show you. So if you want to do some flicks onto your card, one of the easiest ways I've found to do it is using a water-based marker. These are from Tombow. There are lots of water-based markers that have these tips like this that are kind of I forget what this tip is called. It's not a chisel tip and it's not a fine tip like the other end. But this wider tip like this, that's kind of like a water brush almost, you can take the pen cap and just flick dots from your pen onto your card. And so that is what I did to get all the dots that you see on this little card. And that's a really easy way to just add some speckles onto your card. So then I took just a little edge die and I made this little thank you using that MFT stamp. And I just glued it and then glued it around to the back. I added an Arala Miha Shop piece of paper and my little Greenwood Girl Cards blog emblem from my old blog, which I don't post to very much anymore. But anyway, I just think this turned out so cute. What an easy little thank you note to make. It comes together really quickly. And I just love how sweet the little flowers look once you add all of the speckles and the white gel pen and the centers. And so just really simple and sweet. I just wanted to use the embossing folders that Chris had sent to me. So Chris, thank you for your card and thank you for this beautiful the beautiful embossing folders. I'm looking forward to making an ice cream cone with the other one. So sweet of you to think of me, my dear. And if you don't follow Chris, I hope you will go take a look at her channel and go see all of the wonderful things. She has not only a YouTube channel, but also on Instagram. And she shares so many beautiful projects from the Stamps of Life, and she's starting to do videos more often with the releases, and I really enjoy it when she shares videos. It's such a fun way to kind of see in more detail how the products relate to each other, and she can show the product right next to the card and everything. So Chris, thanks for all you share, for making crafting fun for all of us, and of course for thinking of me, my dear. All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Come back in a few minutes. I'm going to film one more video of a recent thrift shopping that I did yesterday on Thrift It Tuesday.